I remember I had a friend, he's from Tanzania, and we ended up going out to this nightclub once, and we were in America, and there's these two loud chicks, and they're like, oh my God, like you've seen it, right? And and they were dancing, you know, if you want to come and take a ride with me, and and he sees them, there's a pretty one, and the other one, and and he looks at him, and this girl's like, I love that song, and he's like, oh, these are angels. I was like, really? He's like, I'm going to talk to her. She can be my seventh wife. So he walks up to her, and then he starts talking, and this girl's like, where are you from? Americans always ask that question. He said, Tanzania. And she's like, I always wanted to go to Australia. And then, right? So they're in love, and I have to now be a good wingman. So we're back at the Airbnb, and they're about to get it on, but the girl that I'm with is in denial, and she says, you know what, nothing's gonna happen. We both have boyfriends. And then 10 seconds later, you hear, they're fucking Discovery Channel style. I was like, what the fuck do you think that is? Animal Planet playing real loudly? She's like, I don't know. And because of my friend's religion, he's got to pray 5 times a day. So he sticks his head out the door. He's like, hey, I need to use the compass on your cell phone to find out which way is north. With a serious face. And I've never hung out with him like this before. So I'm like, yeah, here you go, bro. And then he goes into the corner, rolls down his prayer mat, and the girl he's fucking just sits on the couch next to us real casually. And the other girl leans over. She's like, what are you doing, Cindy? She's like, have fun. We're on vacation. And meanwhile, my friend's in the corner like, and I'm trying to watch the fucking Notebook, okay? And so he gets done, gives me my phone back, goes back to fucking, and the girl I'm with, something shifted in her. And I realized that men and women cheat the exact same amount if you look it up, but men will lie to the woman and women will lie to themselves. Because this girl, she says, you know, things aren't really going well with my boyfriend. I'm thinking maybe if I learn to be more intimate with him, things can improve. And so I was like, thank you for sharing that. I'm still watching the Notebook. And she says, maybe you can teach me how to give a blowjob. And I was like, with a PowerPoint presentation? She says, no, I learned best by doing, so maybe I can practice on you. I was like, you realize that's cheating, right? She says, no, it's just research. I had a moral dilemma. But I want to help my community. You know what I mean? Like some people volunteer and dig wells, and I'm going to teach this girl how to suck a dick, you know? So I took off my pants and, you know, kept my shirt on so it felt more clinical. And I explained to her how to suck a dick, but as a dude, if you teach a woman how to suck a dick, you have to mentally put yourself in the dick-sucking mode, you know? Like, just do what I would do. So it's kind of hard to do that. So I just play this porn, and I'm commenting on it like an ESPN sports announcer and shit. She goes from south to north, and she stays around the tip. And she's like, okay. And I'm lying down. She takes my dick and just lifts it up and starts moving towards it like real slow, like she's docking with the International Space Station. Just and then she stops. She freezes. I had to give her some words of encouragement. So I'm like, look, just remember your training, okay? And she starts giving a blowjob, and it was really bad, like teeth, molar, daddy issues, right? I was like, ah! But you know, I was like, my student needs to improve. Like, she's got to get better. And then I'm about to come, not because, you know, like a lot of times women think, I made a guy come, count it, but men will come if the wind blows in the right direction, so it doesn't matter. So I'm getting there, right? And then I told her, look, I'm telling you when it's going to happen. She's like, okay. And I was like, all right, this is it. I'm coming. And she takes my dick and points it right at my face. I'm coming and giving myself a pearl necklace at the same time. This nice shirt that I wore to the fucking club, it's black. I had to throw it out. You can't wear a black cum-stained shirt to a nightclub with UV lights and shit. You know, if you want to come and take a ride with me,